In the concluding season of The Handmaid's Tale, it would have been simple for the series to depend entirely on its established characters and ongoing disputes. However, it executed a captivating twist by bringing in a new character who has swiftly become a crucial element in Gilead's ultimate fate. But before we get into this person, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like and comment on the video, and if you're able, please sign up for channel memberships for exclusive content, which really helps us out. Anyway, let's get back to Gilead. So, Aunt Phoebe, portrayed by Darcy Carter, known for her breakout role in The Good Place, made her debut in episode 7 of the final season. Initially, she seems to be aligned with Aunt Lydia, but that perception quickly changes. What began as an intriguing supporting character has evolved into one of the most thrilling storylines of the season. When viewers are first introduced to Aunt Phoebe, it's evident that she possesses a heightened awareness compared to those around her. After Commander Lawrence assists in smuggling June and Moira back to Gilead, it's Phoebe who opens the trunk to welcome them, signaling early on that she is part of the resistance. Even June appears to be taken aback by how adeptly Phoebe organizes the handmaids and Marthas to disrupt Serena's wedding. In episode 8, a tense scene unfolds as Aunt Lydia is on the brink of realizing that the handmaids are absent. Phoebe, though hesitant, brandishes a knife and is clearly ready to eliminate Lydia if the situation demands it. These moments hint that Phoebe is far more complex than she initially seems. She even quips in the second to last episode, "I guess all that community theatre finally paid off," after June comments on how convincingly she embodies the role of an aunt, finally revealing her name as Ava. Later in the episode, her real identity is unveiled during the May Day assault at the gallows, where she demonstrates her total badassery. Ava clearly possesses elite combat training, remarkable firearm proficiency, and the kind of calm efficiency typically found in professionals. It's disclosed that she is actually a CIA operative infiltrated in Gilead, collaborating with Mayday and the American government under the guidance of Mark Tuello. It remains uncertain how long she has been undercover, but her familiarity with Aunt Lydia and the inner workings of Gilead implies that she's been there for some time. Regardless, it's evident that Ava has been playing the long game and she's doing exceptionally well. What makes Ava so intriguing isn't merely the revelation of her true identity, but also the stark contrast of her energy compared to anyone else we've encountered in Gilead. In a realm populated by survivors, rebels, and fractured systems, Ava exudes a much more controlled demeanor. She is essentially trained for her role, unlike June, whose leadership emerged from trauma and the instinct to fight for her survival. Admittedly, as an aunt, Ava faced different circumstances, but in a world where she could have resigned to her fate and done what was necessary to survive, she opted to resist and safeguard those around her. Ava's background further establishes her as a distinctive figure in the show's universe. We've never truly witnessed one of the female characters possessing a law enforcement or intelligence background in The Handmaid's Tale, particularly a woman operating from within the regime itself. There was clearly a lot of narrative to conclude and character arcs to resolve in the show's final season, but honestly, it's unfortunate that we don't have more time with her. Ava's journey, her viewpoints, and the circumstances that led her to become embedded as an aunt could have crafted an extraordinary slow-burn storyline throughout the entire season. Certainly, this speaks volumes about Darcy Carden, who truly excels in this role. Primarily recognized for her comedic talent, she infuses a wonderful blend of charm and grace. From the outset, she appears to be someone we can rely on. Even prior to the big reveal, her posture, tone, and keen awareness suggested she was different from the rest. Now, every one of the choices seems intentional. Carden also achieves a balance that very few performers can manage. Ava is enigmatic yet not aloof, serious but sometimes playful, and always rooted in emotional authenticity. Her interactions with the handmaids, particularly in tense situations, showcase someone who is profoundly empathetic despite the barriers she has erected to fulfill her role. In just a handful of episodes, Ava has emerged as one of the most unforgettable late-stage characters in the series. She injects new vitality into a show that is often heavy, broadening the narrative of resistance and questioning our previous understanding of Gilead's dominance. Regardless of whether she makes it out of the show, her impact has already been significant.